Hey everyone. Okay, so welcome to another episode of this vlog. Alright, so today in this vlog I decided to do an unboxing of my latest book. Alright, so for those out there who still are not aware or you are new to my channel, I have a book that is coming out this year, or is supposed to come out this year. Alright, so it's my third book. Hi guys, so welcome to another episode of this vlog. So today I decided to make this video because yesterday I actually got my stuff, right? So this one and also this one, okay? So I decided to vlog and do an unboxing. Right, so this is going to be an unboxing of books, and to make it more special, it's actually my book, my latest book. Okay, so for those who don't know, I actually have two books out already. So it is a poetry book. One is in Malay and the other one is in English. Right. Alright, so this is my first book. Alright, can you see it? Alright, so this is a Malay poetry book. This one is the English one. Alright, so this one I think it was in 2013. This one was in 2015. Alright, so my latest book, it was done in 2019 and it was supposed to be published in February, right? But because of all these COVID-19 and all that, so it was postponed. Alright, so finally I have my copy from the publishing house, and also they already also sent me a stock just for me to give it out to family and friends. Right, so this one I'll open in a bit, but I'm just going to open this one. I'm just going to talk about the history or the background of my publishing house. I'll put in the link of the Instagram page, and then so yeah, so I met them in I think in 2014. Okay, before that I was with another publishing house, right? The BG Press. You see it? Okay. So I had my first book with them, and then after I think a few years after that, they decided to close down the company because they had other business going on. Alright, so I respect them and I wish them all the best. And then I was approached by another publishing house, which is called Wow Press. Alright, so they approached me, and then they were interested in publishing my books, and they asked me if I have any manuscripts that I would like to send to them. Alright, so I ended up sending this poetry gummy book, right, to them, and it got approved, and they published it in 2014. Alright, and then so yeah, so what the reason why I chose to be with this publishing house, the Wow Press Publisher, is because I think their objective or their principle of their company is not towards money driven, or it's not more towards the profit given. It's just a platform that you are able to showcase your work and also share with the public, right? So I think that's a good approach, right? So I am not into writing poems and being famous and all that. I don't like that. I just like writing, and I think it's very good to have a platform like Wow Press to actually make it happen. Alright, so you can get this at the bookstores. Most of my books are at the bookstores. So this book was supposed to be in the bookstore, I think in February. Alright, but because of the printing and the operation, it got stopped during the RMO. So they pushed it towards, I think now it's May I don't know when. Frankly, I don't know when it will be in the bookstore, because I think after this, the 6 months, the coming 6 months, I think it's going to be very, very hard for business to actually operate again. So I don't know how the bookstores are going to catch up with all the processing of the book, right? So don't worry, you can always get my book through their Instagram, or you can always email them. I leave the description link in the description box below. Okay, this is the Raya book. Alright, so this is actually not a new book. I've written a piece in this book, I think 2-3 years ago, right? So this book, what's special about it is it only is available during puasa or during Raya. Why? Because obviously it is a Raya book, right? So this is the packaging. I really love the what do you call it? The ketupat. Please say it. Right, the ketupat wrapping. Okay. So this is how it looks like. Just love this color, alright? So look at the color. So it's like neon color, okay? So this is not a solo book. This is a compilation of Raya book. So it is Raya according to the law students, right? So I'm not a law student, obviously, okay? But the publisher decided that they wanted a piece of my writing in the book also, because the writers that is within the company has the benefit of actually having their work published in other books also, okay? So I've got mine in this book, right? So I think it has around 70 poems that is written about Raya, about puasa, about Ramadan, about visiting each other, right? All the Raya vibes is included, right, in this book, right? So it's everything about Raya, which I think is very cute and very, very special. So it is also limited edition, okay? So you can get it once a year only, right? Okay, I was told that this year's Raya is a bit special, the Raya book, because it comes in this package, and also you also have a free gift, okay? So when you look at their Instagram, it says that with every purchase of this book, you get a free gift, which is, oh my god, okay, this is a Raya packet or Sampul Raya or money envelope, okay? I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so this is 5 pieces of the Sampul Raya, okay? I think you're gonna get 1 or 2 free every time you purchase with this book, right? So I think they have decided to send me all of the designs, right? Let's open it. The first one, it says, oh wow. Second one is, I think it has all the traveling pictures. This one, oh, I love this. It looks like a lotus. Then you have this groceries, and also you have this girls just wanna have fun, right? So I think I'm gonna give this to my sister. Okay, so I think this is really smart and cute. Why? Because not just it has like a simple design here, but you also have like a place where you can write the category, what you wanna spend on, right? You have the date, let's say you wanna use it today, tomorrow. Then you have the total of the amount, and also you have descriptions, right? So whatever that you plan to buy, you can actually write it down first, put your money inside, and then you can go to the shop. Alright, so I think this is useful because it's not only for Raya, but you can use it for any other occasion, right? So whenever you buy this, you get this for free. I don't know if you get all 5, all 6, or just one, but nonetheless it's still cool, right? So you get that. Okay, so that's one. Now, are you guys ready? This is my latest book. So it's my 3rd book, and actually this is not a solo book. This is a mini project that I co-written with another poet. So this is how it looks. Right, so Saudade, so it is written by me and also another female poet called Nadhee. Alright, so Saudade is a nostalgic longing to be near again to something or someone that is distant or that has been loved and then lost. Right, so it's actually the feeling of wanting somebody that you love or something that you like, but you know that you cannot get it in return. Right, so that's the theme of this book. Right, so yeah, so I think the concept, the theme and everything, that was determined by the publishing house. They came up with the idea, and then they decided to have 2 poets in one book, right? So my job was to just try and write something that is related to the theme of this book. Okay, so because Saudade is a Portuguese word, and what I like about Saudade is that it is a word on its own, right? So it means that Saudade cannot be translated to English, or there's no other English word that can be compared to Saudade. Having no translation or having no comparison for Saudade to be used in other languages, it resembles how our feelings or our sufferings is not comparable, or we cannot even translate or share our sufferings because it's just too emotional. Get it? Okay, so yeah, so that's how it was supposed to be written. Okay, so this is a mini project that I did, I think back in 2019. So it was supposed to be published in January or February, right? But because of the RMO and all that, it got postponed. And then I think it will take some time before it is available in the bookstores in Malaysia, but you can still buy it from the publishing house. Alright, so I'll leave all the details in the description below and contact them. Alright, so in this book, I think each of us have around 30 plus poems, right? 30 plus poems from me and 30 plus poems from the other poet, which is Nadhee, right? So this is my first time working with Nadhee. So I think she's also a new poet, but it was fun, right? Having 2 point of view or 2 different person talking about the same thing into one book, right? So I think the publisher wanted some stories or some point of view from the male side, and also another point of view from the female side. So you have 2 sides of the story that is actually talking about sadness, suffering, lost, love, and all that. Okay, so my favorite poem, I think, is on page on page 28. Alright, so I'm not going to tell you what the poem is. Once you have bought it, then you can actually go to page 28 and see. Alright, so that's very personal. So the idea or the inspiration behind this book is I started looking back, or actually thinking back on how or what are the relationships that I have went through. Right, mostly it's like friendships or observations that I can get from people of how they suffer losing people, or actually wanting things in life really bad, but they don't get it. Okay, so I think this emotion is very, very strong, right? So I think among the other two books I've written, I think Saudade is more intense, whereby I need to actually think and also discover a side of me that I don't really like to go through, because I think it's very tiring when you think so bad about someone or something and then you know you can't get it, but it's constantly playing in your mind. Alright, so that is how it is projected in this book. Alright, so yeah, so this is the latest project that I've worked on. Right, so this is how you will get it. Once you purchase, it comes with a tissue wrapping paper, which I think is very authentic, given the fact that, you know, Saudade is a bit of a recall of memory. Alright, so that's why it's yellow, because it gives a resemblance of nostalgic or down memory lane, right? So I just love how the layout of this book is done, right? Look at the tiles. Right. So I love the writings and all that. I think it's very laid back, but at the same time, if you are able to connect to it, I think it gives a lot of impact to you, right? I think all of us have actually gone through a moment that we lost someone, or we love someone, or we just wanted someone, okay, or something, okay? So it can be applied to both living and non-living things in life. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy it. You can go over to their Instagram and purchase the book, right? And tell them that you got the info from my YouTube channel. Maybe they can give you free gift. I don't know, right? Just try your luck. Just tell them that you found this on YouTube, and that I asked you to go and demand for a free gift. All right, so I hope you guys enjoy this book. Alright, I'm sorry in advance if it's not something that you expect. Alright, because it's just a piece of a part of me that I would like to share with the readers out there. And I think on that note, I think if you have any passion towards writing, be it a poetry book, or you know, anything, novel or short stories and all that, I think don't just keep it in your book or just keep it in your laptop. I think it's time for you to actually go out and have your work published, right? So it's always okay to publish your book, because I think when you have books like this, which comes with the ISBN and all that, it means that you are serious, right? And people actually look up to you if you have this as your portfolio, right? So to inspiring writers out there, if you have ever dreamed of publishing your book, I advise you to just go ahead and contact my publishing house, because I'm sure they are more than happy to help you. But if you are someone that is looking towards to becoming famous and want more money by selling your book, then I think there are other publishing house out there, right? So trust me when I say that I do not make any profit, right, from writing. It's just a passion. It's just something that I enjoy doing. And so yeah, so seeing people buying my books and seeing them review about my books is very, very satisfying, and I feel appreciated. Alright, so don't forget to get your copy of my latest book, Saudade. Alright, and also don't forget to get your Raya book also, okay, which comes with a free gift. Okay, so if you like certain designs, you let them know which design that you want to be included as free gift in the package, right? like and subscribe this video if you like it, and don't forget to get your books from WowPress. So bye bye, see you guys later.